Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, there lived a boy named Jack. Now, Jack was known far and wide for being quite lazy. In fact, people often called him Lazy Jack. He wasn't very fond of working hard or long hours, and he seemed a bit, well, less clever than most. Jack lived with his mother, who was quite unhappy about his laziness. She would scold him, saying, "Jack, you must find work and help out here at home." Jack would yawn, stretch, and reluctantly agree. But things would always go awry, and Lazy Jack would end up with nothing but mischief. One bright morning, Jack's mother sent him off to work for a nearby farmer. The farmer promised Jack a shiny coin as payment for his labor. Jack worked happily and at the end of the day, received a bright coin. Elated, Jack decided to bring it home to show his mother. But being a bit scatterbrained, he foolishly clutched the coin so tightly that by the time he got home, it was no longer shiny. His mother was mortified and shook her head. "Oh Jack, my boy, next time put your money in your pocket." The next day, Jack went to work for a cowherd, earning a jar of milk. Remembering his mother's advice, he foolishly poured the milk into his pocket, soaking his trousers. His mother sighed and said, "Jack, my dear, carry it on your head next time." Determined to do better, Jack worked for a cheesemaker the following day. When he received his cheese, he placed it on his head just like his mother had said. But walking under the hot sun, the cheese melted and dripped all over him. His mother despaired, shaking her head again. "Oh, Jack, carefully wrap it in leaves next time." Listening to his mother once more, Jack was lured into assisting a butcher. As payment, he received a lovely cat. Needing to wrap it somehow, while Jack was considering putting the cat in leaves too, luckily this time he decided to carry it gently in his arms. But the cat got spooked and leapt away. Upon recounting his tale, his mother just laughed. "Oh, what a funny fellow you are, Jack. Maybe next time, tie a string around a stick and walk it like a dog." The next day, Jack helped a baker and earned a gigantic, fluffy loaf of bread. Following his mother's idea, Jack tied the loaf to a string. He dragged it along the dusty road, till it was all crumbled. With a loving chuckle, his mother said, "Oh, you are a funny one, my lad. Sometimes common sense is the key." On the seventh day, Jack was sent to work as a helper for a wealthy gentleman. The rich gentleman's daughter happened to be a curious and beautiful girl who watched Jack from her garden. She found his clumsy antics delightful and funny. So, when her father offered Jack a gift of donkeys as payment, Jack awkwardly tried to carry one. The girl burst out with laughter, enchanted by his honest silliness. Feeling charmed and amused, she spoke to her father. "Oh, Father, this Jack is hilarious and kind-hearted. I really like him. Please, let him visit again." The father, seeing his daughter's joy, invited Jack to dinner. Over time, Jack's charming simplicity warmed the hearts of the young girl, and they grew fond of each other's company. Eventually, they fell in love. The gentleman, seeing how happy Jack made his daughter, agreed to their marriage. So, Lazy Jack, who everyone thought was just too silly and lazy, ended up marrying the beautiful and rich girl of the village. From that day onward, Jack learned the value of hard work and became very diligent because he had a loving partner to care for and to make proud. And like all fairy tales, they lived happily ever after.